Mate, everybody fucking loved you. Everybody loved you.
Yeah.
I think what happened is drink changes you to a different person, a person that maybe not is so likable. Like it depends what mood you're in, but you were.
But you know what it was? There was a lot of comments already from me and Pearl. We're bullies, and they were just hating us. And then we see the GoFundMe for Rachel, which I thought was unfair, and I agree with EQ on that one. You know, and so there was a lot, and then you add alcohol. That's it. Boom. Then I just couldn't hold my tongue anymore. You know, and then the shopping, I thought, oh, that she's buying it in packets. You know, I just, you know, it was just a build up. Then put alcohol on top of that. It's like a explosion in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened. I just got mad. I just got mad. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do understand it, and as I say, even prior, look, ask my chat now, and the amount of people were like, I'm loving this side to Angie's boss, like, you're such a vibe. Even on the day, you were such a vibe. We got on, like, yours was the best vibe all week, and I said that, and I've not changed that, and I said you had the best vibe. There was no, you know, we all laughed, you made everyone laugh. Like, that side of you is so enjoyable to watch, Ams. And I've said that to you, haven't I? It's so enjoyable to watch. People enjoy watching you like that. When you have alcohol, it's like, unless you're in it, like last night, even when you're having alcohol, you're having a laugh, you're having things, like all the stress dropped out of you. But when you're on one and you're having alcohol.
I've seen all the videos, DG, that day. You do know that, don't you? I was watching all the videos that people shared to me. And so it built that, so I can go on alcohol and not cause drama and argue, but I'd seen all those videos, so it wound me up a bit, you know what I mean? But however, you know, people act like their shit don't stink, you know, like they've never gone out, got drunk and said something they shouldn't have said, or argued with someone, or didn't, you know, they're acting like out of their life someone. It's weird, you know. I apologised to Rachel, I apologised, and that was that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, you know, people want to see me, that is me. That's me under alcohol, there you go.
Yeah.
But there was no action, there was no drama. It was the alcohol. You wanted people to be natural and all that. And, you know, I just got mad.
Yeah. Comments don't help and stuff. Like, I say to my mods and I say to everyone, I say, don't share me negative stuff about me because I'm not interested. Like, if they want to talk and they have their opinion, that's fine. And they don't, and because I don't see it, it doesn't affect me. And then I'm not going to react in a way that I don't want to react. But especially, you know, I find the people, obviously they want to show you and be like, look what this person's saying about you. But then it just gets you reacting in a way that you don't want to react. Yeah. You're 2 weeks prior to it. Even now, I still like it. I've still got no fucking, you know.
I like you as well, DG. And I said all my opinions tonight. It's nothing to do with DG. It has nothing to do with you, that's all, you know. But I didn't benefit massively, really. But saying that, I probably have with followers and things, you know. I've probably got more followers. So I suppose I have. I can't remember how many I started off with, to be honest with you. But yeah.
I know you did a lot on the day. You did a few thousand on the day on followers. I think you came on with 47. So you've done about 7 or 8K followers. 47. I think so. I remember.
7K I've got extra.
Yeah. But that's still quite a few followers. And like, as I say, I think on your day, if you'd have rode that out, right, and had that vibe throughout, and I'm not saying that's faking it, because that was the real you. That was you, not under the influence of alcohol. That was the real you that we saw 2 weeks prior running up to that. And I think if you'd have had that the whole way, you would have, it doesn't matter, you would have won everybody. Everybody was literally going, Angie for the win, Angie for the win, Angie for the win, on your day, Angie for the win. And then I think the stress and everything else got to you. The alcohol
got to me. I was seeing these videos and GoFundMes, and I'm like, you know, I thought there was favoritism. I'm not going to lie, you know. And then I saw a video of bloody what's his name, Ross, talking about me to Rachel, and I thought that was a bit unprofessional. Come on, you know what I mean? There's a lot.
What was said there?
The thing is, first of all, I was drunk, right? So it's when we left her on the table on her own. You got to remember what she's putting out there. Listen, Rachel was putting out there it's disrespectful that we walked away from the table. She's eating on her own, all that. Last night, she also said about the cookie, right? Ems. She wanted the public to remember that Ems forgot the cookie. She was playing the biggest game. She kept saying, Ems, the cookie. I was looking forward to that cookie. You didn't make it. Oh, it was didn't kind of work out for her with the cookie. So she kept letting the viewers know about the cookie. And then she also about the hair in the plate. She mentioned that about 5 times. Hey guys, don't forget I found a hair in the plate, you know. And it was like, and then when I walked away, she was sat by herself it's disrespectful. They walked away, But however, when she was on her own, she weren't saying any of those things. She said that she didn't have a problem with it. So I don't understand why she said it on TikTok. So these are the videos I was seeing. Do you know what I mean?
I think the thing with Rachel is, I don't think she likes confrontation. Like, even like prior to coming up to it, she didn't like going live because she felt like a bit like uneasy, a bit like sort of thingy. So she is quite soft at heart. She is quite, everyone can tell that. It doesn't matter how, even when I originally sort of asked her, she was like, oh no, I don't know. Like, I said, it's a big opportunity for you, your business, everything for you to, and she was like, yeah, like she doesn't like confrontation.
She was hinting to the viewers a lot. You kept going on about that Ems forgot to make the cookie, because you knew we were going to score with the 1 penny gifts. So she was like, always telling the viewers, here's my plate. She's forgot the cookie, those kind of things. I had noticed that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, there's...
she scored me high, didn't she? Did she score me high?
She scored everybody. I think I'm not joking now. I think she was quite generous with the scores. Like, I think she was quite generous. She kept it quite nice, and she was fair. I don't think she genuinely thought about the money at the end, because she scored you I think she scored you a 6. I think she scored Pearl a 7 or an 8, maybe, I don't know, a 7 or an 8, which and she scored.
She wanted to win, DG. Come on, she wanted to win.
Yeah, who doesn't want to win? You do anything to win, mate. Listen. If I turned up, I'm there to win. Like, I'm very competitive, and I'm there to win. I say this all the time. I don't see the point in taking part in something if I'm not going to win. I'm there to win. So, like, I do understand that she wants to win, and she's a very small creator. And it's at the same time, like I said this before, she doesn't earn money like we do. Like, you do well on TikTok. You have done well. The same with Ange. Yeah. She's, people consider she's not had money like that, and it doesn't matter. When I was in that situation, mate, £1,000 was fuck me. I'd be like, oh my God, £1,000. Yeah. You act differently because you've never seen that type of money before and had that type of money. So she's going to be fucking hell. She's going to be excited. Whereas in you and me and whatever else have earned quite well money and stuff like this. So we act differently.
I didn't say that she doesn't deserve it. I think she deserved to win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm just saying, without me and Pearl, I don't think it would have been a great show. And we proved that on the last day when we decided just to sit there at the table.
Yeah. No. Well, we even on the final night there, with no drama, there was 71,000 at max. 71,000.
Yeah, but Gigi, you got to remember why? Because there's been entertainment for 4 days. There's been drama, there's been cries, there's been laughter, there's been all of that. So there's a build-up. People want to see the last day. Is it going to kick off? Them's me. Because it has been kicking off the last 3 days. Without us, there would be no kickoff. There would be no, oh my God, what's going to happen on the last day? So of course people were there the last day. It was like double the views, wasn't it? Because of they want to see what's going to happen. What other drama there's going to be? People love drama, don't they? It's a fact.
Yeah. No. You're right. People, I said prior to it, I said this was prior to this, I said the way you lot promoted it, it was self-promoting. You were going on. And it's like I even said, I said, just stay off with each other. I said, I wasn't too bothered. I said, when we actually do it, it'll pop. And you just kept going on. I said, fucking, it's self-promoting. You were literally going live, beefing. Everyone was thinking, you're not going to turn up.
No, DG, I wasn't beefing. You were saying, remember, I didn't beef anyone before.
No, you didn't. No, sorry. Everyone was having a beef, and I think you were just that's what I mean. And you played a fucking, not saying you played, but you played a perfect game prior to it, where you won everybody's vote prior to it. Everyone was like, Angie for the win.
Yeah,
Angie for the win.
DG, because you were saying about what happened that night. But that's just me. That's what I like after. You want people to be natural. I was natural. It's the alcohol. I looked at videos that wound me up, and I snapped. I was myself. There's no act. There's no drama. There's none of that. And that's what you said you wanted. And not so. I do apologise for that bit, but
that's what I mean.
There was no fake. All I'm saying is there wasn't no fake drama. And honestly, I swear down it, all my family, they really were. Not from me anyway.
Yeah.
I just got a bit mental. Crazy.
No, I do think, listen, it was the perfect group for the views. It really was, and it was the perfect. As much as it sometimes didn't go as smoothly as whatever, I tried my best to keep everybody safe and to keep everybody
It didn't
Do you
go
know?
smooth. You want natural. You want, of course, there was laughter, there was crying, there was arguments. You want a bit of a mixture, really. Anyway, that's how you look at it now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. And that's why when I did the Scottish one, the first one, I put a mix of people in there who may not get on, may have a bit of thingy. I want the both viewing. It's like a bit of Big Brother and a bit of Come Down Me, but I know what I'm getting the right type of people in who will be nice there. They'll go off, they'll talk about someone, then they'll come back the next day and have that conversation at the table because they're like, it's the first time they've seen them. So that's the perfect concoction for somebody who's going to maybe have a little bit of drama or a little bit of atmosphere or something like that. That's what you want. As you say, drama does sell. But I wasn't expecting it to go as fucking that whole thing for days. Even yourself, like everyone was like, where's DG? Half the time I was downstairs, wasn't I, fucking around on the phone, doing this, organising things, picking you up, getting you picked up, doing this, ringing you to check everything's okay, you're safe, everyone's safe at the hotel, everyone's safe here, cleaning, there was fucking jet washers there, scrubbers there, fucking, do you know what I mean?
It was crazy, yeah. No, that shouldn't have ever happened, But I just think you've got to look at the bright side because it's already happened now. You can't rewind the clock. And the bright side, is important the views. That's just how you have to look at it now. I think, because there was and I know you put a lot of effort into it and all that kind of shit. But I think you should still be celebrating because it was a success. There was a lot of hiccups, but it was a success.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, definitely.
How many views did you get the last day? Was it 40k,
8k? Between both platforms, 7. There was 36 on one at one point and 35 on Kick. So there was 71,000 people watching. Which, mate, that is for a live stream to have 71,000 people watching you. Listen, it was a great success, mate.
Someone said they couldn't see me and they said we're on Kick. I assume they mean us. I don't know what they mean.
Could. We had good camera views from both sides, I'd say.
I don't know what they mean by that. That's a stadium. It is a stadium. I even had my mum messaging me because I didn't know. I didn't tell her where she was going. I said I was going away for the week. I didn't think she'd be interested. Do you know what I mean? And she messaged me, said we're all behind you. What? All her friends were watching.
Yeah, there's Pearl wants it.
Oh yeah. Want me to put her in?
Yeah, you can get her in. But I feel like I'm going to get told off now.
Hi, me baby. DJ, will you do me a favour, please? You know the night Rachel was cooking? You've got all the footage of the kitchen, the phones, the chargers, and facing the table and that way. Can you have a look through your footage and see, did I unplug a charger or did I turn a charger off? Did I go anywhere near a charger? Will you just do that for me, please?
What's happened, Pearl? I thought it was about the
Rachel's running about telling everybody she lost money in the boxes or something. This is what I'm thinking for.
DJ.
No, DJ must have stole it. We were nowhere near it. You give her the money and then it went straight down to Brazzy. So you must have shortchanged her. She's telling everybody £500 was missing.
She went live and said that £500 was missing.
Yeah, she did. And she's saying she had to give the people in the hotel. So I need the number to the hotel to ring up. She's saying she gave them £50 each because she was highly embarrassed of me, Ems and Angie for the police being there last night, which is a load of fucking shit because she was only there when they were there once. She's supposed to give them...
Was she joking about the money though? Was it just a joke?
It makes no odds. She said it on live, £500 gone missing. So the only one that could have took the £500, DG.
Yeah, I stole it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The only one. We never went near. I didn't have my hand down a Brazzy's after the money was handed over. So the only one.
I don't think she has lost 500 quid. You know?
I was in there live last night and she was saying it because I tried to get in the box. And she said, I don't have to let anybody in my life.
Say, Pearl, no one needs to apologise on my behalf, okay? I don't need to apologise to the staff. The staff were lovely. We didn't make...
We had nothing to apologise for.
The police came. There was nothing to do with us when the police came. We were...
But she's saying I made a phone. I unplugged a phone or something and switched it off. So will you just, please, when you've got time, have a look through your footage because you see everything.
I'm not going to be able to have a look through a fucking 8-hour stream.
It's only her live when we come in. So it's only an hour where any of us will have been. The only time, and it was the opposite end, I went to see Traffinger when she
It might have been me. It might have been me trying to mess with my chargers
Well,
and stuff.
everybody's coming in saying how spiteful was it that I unplugged the phone and plugged the charger out. Fuck off.
I don't think that's the case. I think it's just a mistake. I don't think that's.
Harvey's saying she unplugged it for the whisk.
Thank you, Savannah. Yeah, I might have done it for my charger or something. I forgot.
I don't know. I've got no need to unplug its phone. Everybody's saying you said don't give them the ampers and the cups.
No, I didn't say about the cups. She went to give you the hampers, yeah?
Yeah.
And I said, don't give them. Because I said, for one, you're going to try, it looks like you're trying to sway a score.
Yeah.
And also, you've both just been in the room and fucking give her you sort of in a bad mood score, didn't you? So you give her a 3 and a 3 and
I
a
know,
3.
I never. I give her a 5 first,
No.
and I change it to a 7.
I
Oh,
just gave her a 3.
Yeah,
And
I
then-
gave her a 3 based on.
Yeah.
The only thing she made was meringues. She didn't make anything else.
So I
she was
just
the
said,
only
I
meal
said-
I yet, so I give her a 5.
Yeah, so I just said, don't, because it looks like you're trying to sway a score, and you're going a bit, wait till the end or something, and that was it. That's all I said, and then I said, but
Well, anyways, all to come to all, she was telling people in the live she had to give people behind the thing, I'm going to get the hotel number and ring it up later and ask, did anybody give them £50 each? Because she's a lying cunt.
come on, you're not just like it's trolls talking and stuff.
No,
I don't
it's
think
her
that-
talking. I listened to her saying it.
Oh,
I was in a live trying to get in the box. I listened to her saying it. That hotel, if we'd been going on like idiots, they would have just kicked us out. End of.
yeah. What? How many times did the police come? Were they just like get
3
called?
and an
Times
ambulance.
they came. 3 times. Crazy.
Yeah.
I went back to Mems's room, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
Thank you, everyone. Big up, Diver Sugar.
But no, I'm pleased it's over. And you're doing another one in 4 weeks, aren't you?
I'm gonna recover for a week first, and then I said to the next people, I said, I've spoken to 2 of them already. I said we're gonna beat this
Shows
last
you
week.
adults. Wait a minute. Shows you adults. Where's the fuck? Where's it gone? You haven't muted that comment, have you, everybody? Something about shows you adult can't go anywhere. Let me tell you, we were nothing but lovely in that hotel. Our room was lovely. It was left all lovely, clean and tidy, and nobody had to pull us up on
Can I ask
anything.
a question, right? With the points, the roses, and, having to send the little penny points. I didn't see anyone send roses.
They were, because it was going up. There was 123,000 sent for M's. No, 123,000 sent for M's, and then it went from 123,000 to 160 something. So 40.
You would have been embarrassed by us all because, again, listen, I'm not going into it, right?
People were saying it crashed, it froze, and all that.
Eh?
Everyone is over here saying it didn't work for them when they tried to send a rose.
Yeah, well,
Did it froze?
everybody had the same fare. So when you were going on it, because so many people were sending it, you just had to click it and wait for it for a second, and then it come through. But obviously, it won't just let the people who are sending Grandad send it and not the people who are sending Rhodes. It'd be for everybody, so it'd be like 50-50. You just had to click it, wait for like 30 seconds, and it'd let you on, and it was lagging for everybody, but not just for the people who are sending roses, because, people sent 100, the roses won the first
time I
And then
was
Grandad.
roses, Em's was Grandad's. The second time, Angie was roses, and Rachel was Grandad. So we both had roses and both had things. That's how it went. Everybody said it was freezing, so it'll have been because there's so many people were voting. Do you think you're ever going to get views like that again, Babs?
I think the next one will do better.
Do you?
Yeah. I've got, not saying that it's better than you, I just mean, because don't forget, it's like anything that's new, right? The people who I've got planned for this next one, I've got 2 people already, and the big creators. So, and also it's now getting more and more talked about. So the next one,
people say you won't get the views you did from us.
That's okay. Well, we did 21,000 on the first one, Scottish one, where they all had less than 100 views per their room, or everyone. I only wanted small creators. So the next one, as I say, all sit on similar views to you and have a bigger following as well, like in terms of like 300, 500, and a lot more controversy from what I'm planning. So it doesn't mean they might argue, but the mix is going to be fucking wild. So
you still want the drama?
Pardon? No, that's what I mean. These aren't people who would probably do anything like that, but they're still like very controversial people as well at the same time. So I don't know.
So it's still going to be drama.
It'll still be good.
I don't think anyone's.
What?
I don't think there's anyone that's controversial. Who?
You don't think there's anyone controversial on here?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, half of the appies.
I can't think of anyone that's controversial that you put in. Oh, CLA.
Oh, yeah.
She would want it. She would do it, I think, because of the views.
Yeah, but it would depend who she's in with, because she doesn't mess with commoners.
That's what I'm saying. So So we need to get if.
And she'd want paid. She really seriously would want paid. So he's thinking about that to get her in.
Mate, when people see them type of views, that pay goes straight out the window because they know what they will get. Like, as I say, fucking. I don't know who I'm getting in yet anyway, but there's I don't think CLA would do it anyway. I really don't.
The infested one.
Who?
The Green Witch.
I don't know. I'm not telling you, innit?
Yes.
No,
well,
it's not.
all
Listen,
night.
It's not. I'm not telling you. Listen, you'll have to wait and see. I'm going to do surprise and announce them on a video.
Let me just tell. It's going to have to be like CA Fart and the Alpha one to get it going and people proper hooked on it like you did with me and Angie. I've got to say it with me and Angie. We were called the cunts all over the app and the bullies, and that's what you need again. So it's going to be CA Fart and the Alpha one to get the mix there.
Yeah.
Listen, you smashed it anyway. You know, you did bring entertainment. You did.
We didn't bring it. We was the entertainment.
You did bring some entertainment, like, so it's, yeah. But
Be it some. You know we was the entertainment. We had, me and Angie was the entertainment, M's mixed between the lot, and then you had Bambi, so come on, you had the perfect combination.
it's Bambi.
Well, Bambi, and me and Angie basically killed Bambi.
Fucking hell.
Fuck's sake. I'm just saying it like it is. Tell people now, am I just the same in real life as I am on the here? I'm don't mannerism no different, do I? I'm just the same. I'm still very outspoken. I'll still be very Kenty, and I'll still be very funny in real life.
But at the same time, do you know what? To be fair, you are quite. What I will give you a due on, like when hey, thank you. When things came to like cleaning up and helping and stuff like that, mate, you were the first there to help everybody. Like, I will give you that. Like, when someone needed help, you were the first there to help.
The only one I wouldn't was Em's last night, because I swear on my kids' lives I wasn't helping her, and I didn't.
Yeah. But like when that paint got chucked, she was straight down, scrubbing up. She was like, "Hey, come here, everyone, do this," and she helped me ringing people, getting people.
I even shouted at Ems. I said, "Stop fucking running up and down. Get in the shower, then get straight back out, and they'll clean this fucking mess up that you've caused."
Yeah, so that
you should have stayed in one place. We could have got a hose pipe and swilled it down.
Yeah. Madness.
But even Angie, I shouted at you back, didn't I? She was just toddling herself upstairs. I said, "Come along, Bab, about turn, Babs, let's get this all up." She went, "I'm coming. I'm just getting a drink." Oh, God. But listen, I've loved it. I don't think I would do it again. I really don't. Yeah. But not with... if ever there was a Bambi back in, I wouldn't, because it needs 4 people that's going to go at it. That would have been electrifying.
You don't have to do it again because you didn't win. So
no, I said you never know. Somebody else could want.
I'm only joking. I was only messing anyway.
I'm just on about, and you never know. We could come together and do something again.
Yeah.
But it would need the 4 same-minded people. You don't need a Bambi in, because then that Bambi's going to win all the way.
Well, the Bambi in the first one didn't.
You all?
The Bambi in the first series didn't.
Yeah,
The first episode.
I don't know who the Bambi was in the first one.
Tracy.
She's not fucking Bambi.
She was.
Behave.
She was the Bambi of the first show, wasn't she?
You know who you need on? Elfie Babby, CA Fat and EQ for a start. And put Corey Wilde in the mix. Fuck me sideways. Them 4.
There's 2 people who I'd never have on that, and that is EQ and Corey. I wouldn't give them the satisfaction of the exposure. They can go do their own thing or whatever. I wouldn't give them the satisfaction. I don't like either of them. I think the way they deal with things, the way they dox people, the pin in my... Listen, them
Can
people...
I just say one thing about EQ though? Can I just say one thing? She did forewarn us to pass messages on to you a few times, so she's not all that bad.
Yeah, she also pinned my address in her chat where my daughter resides 50% of the time.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry.
From the trolling that goes on outside the Airbnb, yeah. And my little girl is my biggest priority in everything. It doesn't matter what.
1,000,000%, of course.
For her to
Sorry, I
pin
didn't
my
know that.
address in front of 800 trolley people who would probably, take action on being just idiots, then that will never happen. And the same with Corey, he also doxes. Anyone who doxes a dresser, just think you're banging out of order, it won't happen. I
don't. Yeah, you know what, Pearl Corey? Why don't give him the bloody clout? You'll get.
No, I was just saying there, the 4 people who to put together for that perfect combination.
I don't think he's entertaining, Corey. He's only entertaining when he's doxing everybody else. When he's doxing.
But imagine them 4 in a room together.
Yeah, but the thing is, Corey's not entertaining. He's only entertaining when he's got 4K, when he's doxing someone.
Yeah, but he'd get his just desserts if he was in there with a certain person, wouldn't he?
No, he wouldn't go anyway.
I know he wouldn't. But listen, I know DG wouldn't have him on, but I'm just saying, imagine, well, he wouldn't go where EQ is anyways, because she'd tie him up and put a dicky bow on top. Just saying, he's okay behind the camera. That's the only place he's okay behind the camera.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't watch Corey. I find him boring.
I wouldn't watch him because I don't like him, but I'm saying, imagine let EQ act loose on him. Oh, God. No, I definitely could not eat off the infested one. Oh, no. Listen, I know it's clean utensils and that and everything in there, but she's still infested, isn't she? I couldn't. No.
It's it's fucking. Well, I don't know. We'll see what's happening. I just need to try and fucking.
Who are the backups, by the way?
Torian.
And Genzino.
Genzino, yeah.
Yeah.
So they were both on standby in case anything. But as I say, look, I want the same 4 people throughout the whole thing. It doesn't matter how it goes, I want the same 4 people, the people who started it, because it changes the whole. If you drop out halfway and we have to replace it, changes the whole dynamic of everything. Like you've not tasted other people's meals, it makes it hard for it to continue. Do you know what I mean? With the same sort of momentum. So yeah.
I think it was honestly, it was a success. It was a big success.
Oh, definitely it was.
Yeah, no, it was. Unfortunately, as I say, you got a little bit of hate for it. Well, quite a bit of hate for
it.
But, yeah.
We're used to the hate. It was just, at that time it was everything rolled into one, and that's why it just we flipped on it as well.
I think you're both very outspoken as well and say what you think, and that's what I think some people don't like that. So, and I think because you were both so close together, when you said something, it was like you were both agreeing. That's what came across as 2-on-1 type of thing, and then sometimes Em's are joining, and it did look a bit 3-on-1-y. So it's not like, I don't mean, it's just because you're outspoken in the way you'll say.
And the only times we whispered is when you said something to us over the camera, like lip read to us over the camera, and then I passed it around. That was the only time that we whispered.
Yeah.
Because me, you know me, I wouldn't whisper if I had anything to say, whether I come across as a cunt or not. I'd just fucking say it.
Yeah.
I would, you know I would.
Yeah.
Got no needs to whisper. But anyways,
Well, anyway, it was a pleasure. Thank you for coming on.
you're welcome, Babs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our prezzies in the post.
Yeah. They actually are.
Are they?
Yeah.
What presents?
I'm only joking. I'm only messing. I'm joking. Right, I'm getting off anyway because I need to go pick
right.
the fish and tackle from the shop.
Joke. Bye.
Have a lovely day.
You too. Day.
Bye-bye.
Our presents is in the post, Angie.
What presents from who?
One for you, one for me. Oh, honestly. I'm glad Bambi's got home safe, though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, is she home now?
She got fucking home last night. She grabbed that cash and she run. As long with the hampers
Last
and the
night? She
cups.
went home last night, did she?
She went home last night, yeah. There was only me and you left there this morning.
What's that on my arm?
Bruise.
Bruise. Bloody hell.
You should be full of bruises the amount of times you went upside down last night.
I know, bloody hell. Yes.
Oh, Angie, I proper enjoyed it. I proper enjoyed it. Like stressful at times, but I proper enjoyed it.
Everyone
Sorry,
went-
everybody, we're back with
I was
Precious.
the bloody last one to leave then, because and Luke picked me up at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, he phoned me. He said, where you at? I'm in reception. I said, I'm an hour down the road, baby. I left the hotel at 7.
Did you? See, I woke up at 7 and I was like, it was 7:30 and he was meant to come at 7. I was like, Luke, do not come now. I'm dying. I couldn't face that journey home.
Yeah. Yeah, he phoned me and he went, I'm in reception. Are you coming down? I said, don't think so. I said, I'm an hour down the motorway. Oh, and there was a couple of accidents on the way back. Like what had already happened. I never seen them, but there was a couple of
We're
accidents.
going to arrange the next one, aren't we, Pill?
We are.
So we are deciding for something that we're going to do. But me and Luke were discussing in the car, Pearl, and I said, whoever hosts, right, we should should either split the money with everyone or everyone gets a chance to host each day, whatever, how many days we go, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't give too much away on live because we're coming up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did it take you? Just about 4 hours. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just over 4 hours. Batman and Robin, no, we
Let's do
wasn't
it for
doing it.
charity. I am charity, love.
We are with charity. No, we was going to do Batman and Robin last night, but no, because we were called that we were trying to fuck the nights up. Yeah, I drive. We were either spoiling the night, fucking the night up, sitting like Kents, or being bullies. So we couldn't win.
I'm really glad we didn't do the Batman and Robin.
Yeah, I do know. She's saying, well, the only one that could have stolen it is DG, because DG was the only one who handled the money and handed it over to her. Then it went straight down her Brazzies.
So it wasn't a joke. She's saying someone has gone missing.
Yeah, she is.
I thought she was joking.
The only one that could have stolen it is DG.
Oh, she wasn't joking.
The money was only passed between DG and her, so if she's blaming anybody for stealing it, it could only be him. We didn't come into contact with her. She didn't socialise with us off camera. So I don't know who else. So if she's blaming anybody, then she's blaming DG, because there was only the money was passed from him to her. And if he shortchanged her, that's not our problem. So she'll have to take that up with DG. No, I know she wouldn't let me in the box because I wanted to get in and tell her all about herself last night, and I'm glad I didn't really. I'm glad I didn't. And then
you
she
know
was
what?
telling people she had to pay the hotel people £50 each because she
Yeah.
was so embarrassed of us, our behaviour. Oh, what else do you think she was saying on the live? She said, guys, she said, I'm not going to say it, but there was lots of things went on behind the scenes and things you wouldn't really believe. And anyways, I thought, when did we even socialise with her? The only time, and this is the truth, the only time is when you seen us on camera. That is the only time we were together.
What?
Me, Angie and Em socialised off camera, but she didn't.
Someone said her mask slipped on the way back home last night. And what?
So yes, I think that's a terrible thing that she's putting to be a thief on DG's name. Because she's not putting down our name.
Oh,
Oh,
I never-
Bobby.
I never took nothing. Camera was on us all the time.
Who?
People were saying her mask slipped last night. Why? What happened?
Oh, shut up. She was joking. She really meant it. Because she thought we were. And then she didn't think, well, because we can get CTV. We never walked in the hotel, out the hotel. And every time she went anywhere, she was by herself. I'd go and ask for that. Because we're not getting blamed for being a thief. She did not socialise with us off camera, Bambi didn't. Me and Angie had a lovely walk around the town and we done things. She didn't
She said
even...
last night that she chucked her wallet in her room and the money went everywhere. Huh?
Lies. She's the wrong one. It went straight down a fucking brazzy and it never left it. Tell them what you done with the McDonald's. We stood there, right? So she obviously seen us there. So all of a sudden we seen this, it was a Just Eat